Alright, so on the way to Vatican City, which is actually in Rome. It's its own country. It's the smallest country in the world. It's located in Rome. So it's a little tiny country in Rome, and it's the home of the Catholic Church, where the Pope lives, or the popes have lived for whatever, centuries or whatever. We're going to see Saint Basilica. I think it's the biggest church in the world. Could be wrong. And also going to see the Sistine Chapel, which is the famous chapel where Michelangelo did famous paintings with the the people touching the fingers and or whatever, Venus, something like that. And he painted it all by himself apparently in 4 years. So can't wait to see that. And there's some museums, some other things. I don't actually know what to expect, but anyways, guys, come with me and see how it is. This is the end of the line here, but it goes for about 100 meters, maybe. See how long it takes. Alright, we're finally getting in. About a half-hour wait. Alright, we're going in. I think there's probably one more security, passport, and probably a security check. This one? Thank you. Grazie. Hopefully I say that right. Grazie. Look at that, Vatican City. Right, we're just going to find the Sistine Chapel, and it's called Sistine, not 16. Many people think it's 16. I did. I thought it was 16. That big dome. I think that's the biggest dome in the world. Apparently, I read. Biggest, like something with a dome. Something biggest dome in the world. Have to research that. I have to fact check that one. It's pretty insane to think those heads are like 800, 900 years old. It's pretty kind of creepy. I don't know. It's got a creepy feel to it. It's got a creepy feel to it, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Some of these heads.
Kind of looks like they're frozen. Like
In time, yeah. Frozen in time. Very excited to see the Sistine Chapel. To see Michelangelo's work that he did in 4 years. He did it by himself, apparently, in 4 years. And a little fun fact, Michelangelo did the statue of David. He wasn't a painter, so he was apparently a bit nervous about doing the paintings in the Sistine Chapel, but apparently he did a good job. Alright, what's this here? Pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, the roof is it's pretty nice. It's very clean. It doesn't feel old though. Does it old? It doesn't feel like an old, the building doesn't feel old, but it could be. It feels really new. I think when you go to a few museums and you see all you kind of get a little bit numb to it. It's like, it's so amazing. They're like, what, 800 years old, but you start to like go, oh yeah, just another, you're desensitized. You're like, oh yeah, cool, another like amazing 1,000-year-old statue that is incredible, but
no capacity for any more emotion.
Yeah, guys, I was right.
You were right.
I said we'll go up. She said coffee, but in her defense, it says a coffee sign next to it.
It does. I was like,
So in her defense, then I started convincing myself it was coffee, but it did say Sistine. That's right. I like being right. It's good.
Right.
It's a good feeling. You're normally right.
no, I'm not.
You've been right.
That's not true.
You've been right more than me. So it's good to finally get a victory. I don't know if you could pay me enough to sleep in a place like this by myself at night.
Even the Louvre.
Nah. I reckon there'd be a lot of spirits, ghosts, haunted. Actually, I know it would be. Just imagine all the spirits and it's just so old. Yeah, the energy of these were done like what, 1,000 years ago. It's like all the energies that have been around it. Alright, now we're going into the main bit. There's a few people in here. Oh, that's cool. The roof is really cool. 4:14, the sun's already setting. Crazy. Just one beautiful room after the other. I think we're getting close to the Sistine Chapel. Surely. It's only thing in Europe countries you can smell smoke a lot. Yeah, more so than Australia. You know? It's still like somewhat cool here to smoke, or maybe more addictive. I don't know. So there is a dress code as you go into Sistine Chapel. Crystal's probably going to have to cover up a bit the shoulders. Keeps teasing us, says Sistine Chapel this way. What a tease. It's like infinite, you know, when you look at mirrors. Wow, that's cool. Salvador Dali, I've heard of him. He is a very famous painter. I'm pretty sure he used to do like acid and wow, that's cool. Yeah, Salvador Dali. Wow, yeah, he's a famous painter. Cool. This is all Salvador Dali's. Yeah, it's probably like some cool shit in here. Probably shouldn't swear in here, but whatever. There's probably cool stuff in here that we don't know about because we haven't really.
There's Da Vinci stuff in here too.
Where?
I don't know.
That'd be good.
Apparently, Da Vinci stuff is in here.
Really? Well, okay. I'm learning from Crystal there's Da Vinci stuff now. Kind of regretting not finding out where. But yeah, we'll do research. Hey, this has got to be it, guys. This has to be it. Capella Sistina. This has got to be it. Here we go. This is it. Come on. Come on. What's the hold up? Sometimes I get impatient. Sometimes I'm patient. Sometimes I'm impatient.
You are kindly requested to remain silent and not to take photographs or use video.
It's beautiful, but if we didn't have the attachment to Michelangelo and how famous he is, and I think some of the other rooms are just as good. But yeah, it is beautiful though. There's just as many good rooms that we just went through. But I think it's who did it, and he did it in 4 years. It's fascinating. He did it in 4 years, this whole thing by himself. It's true, and I think we just went to the Louvre, and the Louvre is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like inside the Louvre is like this on steroids, you know. It's like, but it's hard because it's still so beautiful. It's Michelangelo. It's a lot of history. He did it by himself. But yeah, I think after Egypt and going to the Louvre, it's kind of like cool. Like I recommend coming here. But just be prepared if you've been to Egypt, you've been to the Louvre, been to like, you might go, okay, like this is beautiful, but you maybe won't take your breath away.
Like,
but glad I'm here.
yeah,
Still
it's
beautiful.
In its own right.
Yeah. I've heard many talk about it's a bit underwhelming, and I can see it is a little bit, but very beautiful. So we're going to go to St. Peter's Basilica, which is apparently really beautiful. Like a lot of people say it's much more pleasing to see than Sistine Chapel. And I've heard it might be the biggest church in the world. I could be wrong. I'll get back to you that on I'll fact check that. This is cool. Look at the colours. This is cool. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The whole building is really cool though. It's massive. It's huge. It just keeps going. That's where in that building, right?
Yeah, and that one there.
Wow. Alright, we're back at the start. Now we're going to find St. Peter's Basilica. The spiral staircase. Alright, so we've just seen Sistine Chapel. We're a bit confused because we've left now, and we want to see like the famous St. Peter's Square and also St. Peter's Basilica, yeah? But we got told it's out here, which is outside the walls of the Vatican. So we're a little bit confused. So come with us. We're going to figure this out together. And apparently, St. Basilica's is the largest church on earth. Did you know that? Yep, so St. Basilica's is the largest church on earth. How's that for a fact? So outside, we're outside the walls now, so I'm a bit confused.
I don't think it was in there. I think it was out. We could have seen it earlier.
Oh, you're kidding me.
That's what you're saying. So we could have just spent that time looking at it. We thought it was in there.
We spent 2 hours. We came early 2 hours. We came early 2 hours, my friend Crystal, and we asked Google what we could do for 2 hours, and it didn't mention that. So we're thinking we're going to go in there, and so we could have done that beforehand. Okay, little tip: see St. Peter's Basilica before you go in. I don't think you need a ticket or anything.
Because this is just a museum and shit.
Yeah, so inside the museum and Sistine Chapel, so you can do all this outside. Another cool thing about Vatican City, it's a country, so I just added, I think, number country 14. So my numbers are skyrocketing. Alright, we're going to see it at night. So we're a 13-minute walk from St. Peter's Basilica and St. Peter's Square. We're both pretty tired. We've been walking a lot, 20,000 steps a day. Pretty tired too. We've been keeping our energy up with caffeine, not heaps of sleep, because there's so much to do. Yeah, it's Italy and Greece and Egypt and even Sri Lanka. We just go, go, go. Just non-stop. So we're pretty exhausted. And hangry. I think I'm just hangry.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, so I'm not even hungry. I'm hangry. You know?
Yeah, give me some good pasta.
Yeah, fucking
wine.
Yeah, pizza, pasta, wine fixes the blues. You know?
Yeah.
It changes my mood
Yeah.
and fixes the blues.
Yeah.
So this is the wall of the Vatican City. The country, Vatican City. I don't know why they call it city when it's a country. But anyways.
And it's a really tiny country that you basically don't see much in anyway, so I don't know how it's classified as a country.
It's crazy. I need to do some research on that too. Smallest country in the world, apparently. I think we're getting close to St. Peter's Square, according to Google Maps, and Crystal, who's Google Map, because she remembers the columns here. So, I think we're getting closer.
Yeah, we are.
We're getting closer. This is it?
Yeah.
Can't believe we missed this before. This is it. This is the famous St. Peter's Square.
Wow.
Wow, oh, the fucking moon is up there too. Look at the moon. Oh my god. Entry. Wow, this is cool. This is cool. I think this is more fascinating for me.
Wow.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Look at that beauty. That's beautiful. Okay, this trumps what we just seen. No,
Wow.
look at, and the moon's up there. I don't know if you guys, yeah, of course. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. Okay, this is really nice. This is really nice. Wow. This is so cool. Wow. This is very much worth seeing, for sure. So guys, hopefully you can see, it's a bit dark, but this is really beautiful. The fountain, I think that's St. Peter's Basilica there, which is the largest church on earth. If my research is correct, that is the largest church on earth.
How do we get in?
We'll soon find out. Very beautiful. This side? Cool. Wow. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm going to take a video of that on my phone. So I think this is the lineup for St. Peter's Basilica. I think it's just a bit of a security check. Doesn't look that bad, the line. Doesn't look that bad. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the moon's out. It's just like a new moon up there. 1 star. It's like, feels pretty magical. Wow. Okay, this bit has exceeded my expectations already. It's got an aura around it. It's a really beautiful energy here. Okay, so largest church in the world. That's a big church. That's crazy. That's grand. That is grand. This is massive. This is massive. I think one of the Pope's tombs, it said one of the Pope's tombs is down there. Crazy.
Okay, I do remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
Wow. Come here. Basilica here. Thank you. Okay, guys, this is huge. Huge. Wow, look at this. This is grand. Grand is the word. This is the first room too, so we're just going into the entrance. Holy fuck. Crystal, it's massive. This is massive. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, this is actually breathtaking. This is breathtaking for me. Okay, we just got goosebumps. This is a wow for me, and it takes a lot for me to get a wow, because I didn't get.
Better to see it at night.
Yeah. This is like, I didn't even get this from the Colosseum. Look at up there, like look at the fucking balcony up there. What?
This is the expression. Look at the fucking balcony up there.
Swearing in the biggest church in the world. I'm going straight to hell.
But are you?
Nah, because I'm a good man. I'm a good man at heart. That's all that matters. My religion is my heart. But look at that. That's amazing.
I remember being in here.
This is very big and vast. It was built in the 1500s, which is unbelievable, but it's just so big. I'm trying not to swear because we're in the world's biggest church and don't want to go to hell, but or burn. And it's just so beautiful. It's just so. There's a very special energy in here, and it's very like heart-opening. Like it gives me more of a wow than the Colosseum, which the Colosseum was beautiful in its own right and for different reasons, but there's not many places that give me a wow like this. The pyramids gave me that, Taj Mahal gave me that, and this is giving me a slight one. Probably not as much as like pyramids and that, but it gives me that wow factor. I think because there's nothing like it, it's so grand. I think it's just so unique and massive and vast and beautiful. It gives me the little heart flutters. Are you getting heart flutters? Yeah. I can feel my heart fluttering. You can feel it? It's pretty amazing. It's very amazing. It's
better to see it at night.
It's better to see it at night. Okay, so Crystal came last time and she sent it during the day. What was your experience like during the day?
It was cool.
This is why it's subjective. I might say it's amazing. Someone else might not. What do you think?
It was cool, but you couldn't really see the detail because it was quite shadowy on all the walls and the ceilings. When you come at night, everything's all lit up and you can actually see it in more detail, so it looks more beautiful and grand. Whereas I'd say the reason I don't remember it until this moment was because it was not that great, in my opinion. seeing it during the day. It's cool, but
how do you feel now seeing it?
I think it's beautiful and stunning, and it's like, yeah, awe, like beauty.
Yeah. So
during the day was like I just
okay, there's a good tip. She came during the day last time, and it wasn't as, maybe because of the shadows, like she said. Come at night, where it really like shows you the intricate like parts of what's going on in the roof, and it's unbelievable. Just look at the floor. Just the floor alone. Look at the floor. It's just so vast.
way better seeing it at night.
Way better seeing it at night. The colours are probably popping.
Yeah.
It's nice temperature in here.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd be hard to.
Well, it's kind of look like that, John.
I think Michelangelo. I reckon Michelangelo might have painted some stuff in here, by the way. I have a feeling. Pretty sure he did. Alright, let's go for a walk and let's go have a look at what the rest of it's like. Look how vast that is. You can see up there, there's like the balconies. So this is where the Pope does all his stuff. I think. No, he does. Kind of looks like a wedding over there. I think it is. There's a wedding going on. Imagine having your wedding at the St. Peter's Basilica, the world's largest church. Over there. That's so funny. That's so cool. And if I didn't already say, this is free as well. You can just come here and every day of the year. They could definitely charge for this. Wow, look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's a freaking wow. I gotta stop swearing. That's a freaking wow up there. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Wow. Look, I'm not religious, but this is unbelievable. It's just incredible. This is one of the most vast things I think I've ever seen. Like, that is a wow. This is a wow for me. This is more of a wow than Colosseum.
Yeah, same.
Look at it, look at it, it's so vast.
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful. But yeah, this is the whole thing is just so beautiful, honestly. So that's something with that dome. I could be wrong, and someone can maybe tell me who's watching. I'm pretty sure it's one of the biggest domes in the world. I find it hard to believe because it is massive, but no, I think it would be. That's the big dome that you see when you see pictures of St. Peter's Basilica at the outside. That's the big dome up there. I don't know, that must be like 30 meters? More? 40? You reckon more?
I don't know.
Maybe more actually, probably 40 meters. Fuck, it could be more. I don't know.
You're good with meters, I'm not.
It could, yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Hopefully you guys can see how vast it is. I don't know, you get the feeling of how big it is when you're in here. This is crazy. Wow, you cannot come to Rome and not come here. For me, this is a must. You can probably not skip, but you know, the Sistine Chapel is good, maybe a bit underwhelming. This is like overwhelmingly beautiful. Overwhelmingly beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just can't believe it's free too. There's nothing like this on Earth, not to this extent. Wow. Crazy. 1500s. I think it was completed in 1600. I think it took 100 years, but so yeah, it's like at least 400 to 500 years old. biggest church in the world. I can see why it took 100 years to build. See why it took 100 years. This would have been a big task to build. And you can go in there and pray, and there's even confession boxes. Crazy. So there's like an English confession. You can like Polish. Oh, sorry. Can't wear hats. English. There's English, Polish. Confession boxes, I think it is. Wow, that's so cool. Alright guys, that's the end of the tour of St. Peter's Basilica. And yeah, unbelievable. This is, if you come to Italy, you have to come here. This blew my mind. I didn't think this was going to be so good. It's just a free thing to come to. I didn't think it would be so much better than even the paid stuff. So, do I recommend it? Absolutely. Whether you're religious or not, I'm not religious. This is just a beautiful, like, bit of architecture and history, and it's just unbelievable. So you have to come here if you come to Italy. Take my word for it. Alright guys,